Hey YouTubers, Denise here, aka West Coast Rust, coming at you 3 days post-op. Today is Monday, the 11th of March, and I was lucky enough to have my surgery on Friday. So, excuse my gravelly throat because I still have a bit of a gravelly throat from the anesthesia from the tube. So, I just wanted to come in today, let you guys know that I am really thankful because, of course, I can't stay off the scale, and I don't blame myself, really. I'm not upset with myself, and I don't plan on checking out the scale as often as I have been, only once a day, but I was very pleased to see today that I'm back to my surgery day weight of 247, and which makes me feel really great because it means that a lot of the swelling and stuff that I got from gaining the 7 pounds, I still have lots of swelling, of course, but I'm not retaining the fluid like I was, and that's really important. So back to 247, started the journey, highest weight, 289. Joined the program December 7th at 264, day of surgery 247. Back to 247 today, really glad. Don't have a post-op appointment until this Thursday, the 14th. And I would assume I'll have a loss. I mean, how can you not when you're only on clear fluids, right? Yesterday, day 2 post-op, I only took in about 40 ounces of fluid, but I was able to easily get in the 20 ounces of Isopure, which is 40 grams of carbs. So that makes me really glad that I'm able to feed my body. And basically the directions from the dietitian say, try to get in your 48 ounces by the end of the week. And I believe that I'll probably even be able to do it today because, excuse me, I think I'm close to 30 already, and it's, oh, excuse me, it's not quite 5 o'clock, so I think I can do it easily. Tiny, my pouch, and I are getting along great, and she burps a lot. I thought at first that she might be a guy because it just sounded right to call Tiny a guy. I don't know why, but I've changed, and I think maybe the whole gender thing is I'm a girl, she's probably a girl too, and I think she's kind of a wimp anyway from the pain meds, so I kicked the pain meds to the curb yesterday about 9 o'clock. I had my last dose of I guess it's oxycodone or something with Tylenol. Kicked that to the curb, started taking regular Tylenol this morning when I got up. Pain has been minimal, really. Still feels like somebody kicked me in my guts. They did. But otherwise, it's been easy. It's been great. Still getting in the same types of fluids. I am, there's pretty limited on the sheet that the dietitian gave us on what we can take. And the biggest one, of course, is my protein. And I'm really glad that I chose to go with the Isopure premixed bottle. It is a bit tart. And I know that Gingermamavsg, hey Stephanie, my surgery sister who had it on Thursday, said she's really getting tired of those sugary protein drinks, and I don't blame her. And I've decided, to kind of stick with the Isopure premix, even beyond Thursday when I see my doctor. I'm probably not going to go to the powder right away for that exact reason that Stephanie said. I don't want to get tired of everything tasting sweet, and what I've noticed is that I crave things that are salty. I don't really crave things that are sweet. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with it. It's expensive, though. Oh, my God. It's like $5 a bottle. And when I think about it, $5 a bottle, if that's your food for the day, is nothing. But, it sucks to chunk out $50 for 12 bottles of fluid. That does kind of suck. But I just keep telling myself that this is the way the program designed it, and this is what they wanted me to do. So I need to do and follow their rules, because that's what I signed up for when I signed up in December, is to do what they said. And I'm very thankful that I have all of this aftercare through Samaritan Bariatric Program, because I see people. I'm not trying to discount surgeries other places or people who pay privately or whatever at all. Please do not take offense to what I'm saying. But for me, I don't know that I could continue this journey I don't know if I could have kept my motivation knowing that there isn't someone right there that I can call, or if I slip up and, I don't have to go out and find a support group because Samaritan Bariatric puts on a support group once a month. And I guess maybe I need somebody to hold my hand sometimes. And so that's going to help me immensely that things are already lined out for me. I see them again, I think 6 weeks post-op. I know I see the dietitian 6 weeks post-op. I'm supposed to make the appointment on Thursday. And then I think I might see the psychologist one more time. I know he likes to see folks about 6 weeks out just to see how they're doing upstairs with all of these changes that they have. So, we'll see what happens. I'm doing great, though. I mean, I know that not everyone's reaction to anesthesia is like mine was. And the only thing I can think of and what my family thinks is that I was so brutally honest with the anesthesiologist about my anxiety prior to surgery and about how I was feeling and how I react after surgery, being very, very emotional and everything, and coming out of that fog. I also think it helped because I did not get morphine this time. Morphine for me and for most of my family, it doesn't really take the pain away. It just makes you really, really loopy. And loopy's great. And as you can tell from my surgery day video, I was pretty loopy and I was loving it. But, it wears off really quickly, so it's not a big deal. But the Dilaudid is what I ended up getting, and it is kind of, I guess, maybe a designer drug more, from what the nurses at my work told me. And I seem to react very, very well to it. And boy, I tell you, if I ever have to go in for anything else, I hope I don't, because the thought of surgery right now, no, thank you very much. I'm good. But if by chance something happened, I had to go back in for anything, non-weight loss surgery related, even if I had to go back in for something, I feel very confident that I could speak up for myself and tell them what really works for me. So I took a good 2-hour nap this afternoon. I believe I pretty much cleaned out my lungs from the anesthesia junk, because I think you get junk in there just from the breathing tube and the fact that they're jostling you around. And I know the anesthesiologist explained it when you have weight loss surgery, at least in Corvallis, that they basically like strap you to the bed and put you in all these crazy positions so that the surgeon doesn't have to hurt his back performing surgery on you. So the majority of my time apparently was spent on my head. That's what they said. It's easiest for him. And using gravity to push your liver down towards up here is what they do in order to get to what they need to. That and the fact that they did the incisions pretty low on my upper roll has made it really easy to move around and everything, because they didn't do too much with that the upper muscles that are right there on the top of your rib cage, underneath of your breasts, if you will. I mean, that part did not get affected very much. So it seems like getting up and down from the bed is really easy. I have very, very minimal pain from that. My incision sites are tender to the touch, but if I'm hanging out, they don't hurt at all. When my shirt brushes against it, it feels weird, but it doesn't hurt or anything. But I bet if I really touched him, I think it would. Our big dog here, our puppy, he's bumped me a couple times, and I've been like, woo, but it hasn't really hurt. So I want to make a quick comment on something that Justaphotogirl brought up on her video, and that is that one of our weight loss surgery friends online, Dee Dee's Journey, had a stroke, and I'm really saddened to hear this, and it really, she's right, it brings home the reality of all of this. And yes, I'm riding this wave of post-surgery joy of what's going on, but I'm humbled to see someone like Justaphotogirl post a video talking about someone she probably has never met and how it affects her. And I have to say to you too, Justaphotogirl, this really it affects all of us, and thank you for letting us know that this happened, because all of us surgery folks who are pre-surgery or who are just after surgery, who are riding that crazy emotional joyous wave, need to understand that complications happen at any time. And whether you're a week out or you're 40 weeks out or you're 400 weeks out, whatever, I don't even know how many that adds up to, probably like 20 years or something, but we can get sick at any time. We can get sick. So we need to take care of ourselves emotionally and physically, and rely on the folks that we have who share in this common thread that we have, whether it's a weight loss surgery thread or just being family or whatever it is. You know, we need to stick together. And I was kind of raised that way anyway. You know, you stick together with your family and your people, and it's humbling. All of this is very, very humbling, and I feel so incredibly fortunate that I have had such easy recovery so far. And thank you for everybody's prayers that they've had and for the positive comments that you've made. I'm glad that my personality can come back out in my videos now that I'm not completely loopy. But I would have to agree with Stephanie that I was pretty darn funny the day of my surgery, and I was high as a kite. And I've never ever used any type of illicit drug of any kind. So that feeling was very interesting, and my family told me that really all it was it just made me more lovey or whatever. It didn't, you know, it didn't make me not myself. It just made me more open, I guess, or whatever. So anyway, day 3 in the books almost. Woo! Doing good. Gonna keep it up. Made a trip to Walmart today. Very brief because I tire very, very easily. And all my friends and family have been telling me that I need to make sure I'm slowing down, because even though I feel good now, it could hit me all of a sudden, and don't want to get caught far from home. So I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna do what I need to do to keep this wave going. So you all take care. I hadn't intended on making a day 3 video, but I just wanted to comment on, excuse me, you burp a lot after surgery, just want to let you know. But I just wanted to make a comment about all the stuff that's going on in the community and everything, and my prayers and my thoughts are with Dee Dee's journey. And I took a chance to watch a couple of her videos, and I want to be an inspiration for folks. I want to be real with folks, and at the same time I want to be able to look back on my own videos and know that I've been true and honest about myself, and also very humble about this whole journey and my fortunate experiences that I've had so far. So until then, you guys take care. I'm looking forward to watching some more updates. It seems like it's kind of a dry spell right now. Either that or my iPad just isn't updating my YouTube like it should. I'm not sure. To all my new subscribers, thank you so much. I had no clue I would have 66 subscribers. Are you kidding me? I feel like a celebrity. It's crazy. No, I don't really, but I appreciate that you think what I have to say is of value. And I promise I'll do my best not to let it go to my head. And to my surgery sister Stephanie, let's keep rocking it. We can do this. Ride the wave that we get initially, and let's keep on going even through the tough times. And we will catch you guys all later. Thanks for watching.